Hey everyone, welcome to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to talk about the #1 e-commerce platform for all businesses, and yes, it is Shopify. So let's discuss the top 5 Shopify automation, how you can integrate Shopify with different applications using Pabbly Connect. So here we are going to discuss how you can notify team on Slack when a new draft order is created in Shopify, or you can import specific data from Shopify to Google Sheets. How can you add new Shopify orders to Salesforce and ask contacts and then again send Slack notifications? How can you send discount coupon code to customer on Shopify order cancellation? Create invoices for QuickBooks Online customers from new Shopify orders. So whenever a draft order is created, an order is sent or an order is cancelled, so we have got so many integrations with different applications. So let's not waste any time. I'm going to take you to my screen where I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how you can do these integrations. If you're looking for any particular integration, you can always go and check our website. So let's start. In this video, we are going to see how to notify team on Slack on new draft order creation in Shopify. So let's say that you're using Shopify as an e-commerce platform. So every time a new draft order is created over here for any particular product, then automatically you want that your team which is sitting on Slack, which is a social messaging app, should be updated about it. Now, how can that be done? For this, you will have to set up some integration between the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here, your trigger application would be Shopify and your action application would be Slack. Now, how can you do this yourself, integrate and automate this entire process? To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user here. And let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. So here we have reached the dashboard of this application. Let's click on create workflow, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is to notify my team on Slack whenever a new draft order is created in Shopify. Now I'm going to click on create. And as soon as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Now as per this integration, my trigger application would be Shopify. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event. So the trigger event is the event that makes this workflow run. Also here you can see it is written that this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time, which basically means that this trigger application has got no polling time. As soon as your workflow runs, automatically, instantly you will get the response. Now, as per this integration, the trigger event would be new draft order. So this workflow is going to run every time a new draft order is created in Shopify. Now here you can see that we have received a webhook URL, which is going to actually act as a bridge for connecting Shopify with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to follow the following steps to set up this connection. So let me show you how you can do the same. So I'm going to take you to my Shopify account. I have already logged in there. Here we have to go to settings. Once we reach here, we have to go to notifications. Let's click on this. Now, as I scroll down, you can see webhooks, and then there's an option create webhook. Let's click on this. So here, first of all, we have to select the event. So it is written that you have to select the event type as draft order creation, and the format has to be JSON. So I'm going to take you back to Shopify, and here it would be draft order creation. So let's see, this is it, and the format is JSON. Now this URL that we have received, I'm going to copy this and paste this over here. Now it is saying that choose the latest version from webhook API version drop down. So let's select the latest version and save. Here we can see that our webhook has been saved successfully. So taking you back to Pabbly Connect, now it's saying that log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response, which basically means that we have to create a test draft order. So I'm going to take you back to Shopify. Let's close this window, and here we have got orders. Now within this we have got drafts. So let's come here, and here I'm going to click on this green tab, create order. So first of all, I'm going to browse for some products. Let's go to popular products, and here let's say that I want to buy the smartwatch. Let's click on add. As soon as I do that, here you can see that the amount we have received, and then if you wish to add discount or shipping or tax, you can do that. I'm just going to let it be. Now the customer. So let's say the customer is demo user. And once this is done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply save it. So this is how you create a new draft order. As soon as we have done that, taking you back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see that we have received our API response. So we have here received the email address of my user. This is the currency. This is the created date. Then as I take you down, this is the name of my product. Then again, this is the amount of the product, and here we have the address of the person, and then this is the name. So we have received all the information. So once we have received this, what is my objective? My objective here is to send a message to my team which is sitting on Slack. So my action application here would be Slack. Let's click on this. Now the action event here would be to send channel message. Let's click on connect. So here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Slack account. So I'm going to click on add new connection and then connect with Slack. So here we have to choose the token type. So whenever we are sending a message, then it may or may not contain images or URLs. That is why here we are going to choose our token type as user. Now let's click on save. So as I do that, here Pabbly Connect is requesting permission to access the Pabbly Slack workspace. So I'm going to click on allow. This is absolutely safe. And once we have done this, here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which basically means that now Slack is connected with Pabbly Connect. Here we have to map this information, channel, message, etc. Before I do that, I'm going to take you to my Slack account. So here I have chosen the workspace as Pabbly, and within this I have created a channel. The name is Shopify Draft Orders. So you can create your own channel by clicking on this plus icon over here. You have to select a few members and then your channel is all set. So now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here I'm going to select my channel as Shopify Draft Order. Shopify Draft Orders. Let's click on this. Now the message. So the message that I wish to share with my team is, team, we have received a new draft order through Shopify. Now here I'm going to provide the details. So details, first of all, the name of the user, name of my user. So what is the name of my user? So for this, I'm going to map the information. And how do I do this? So here it is showing me the previous step. As soon as I click on this, and here I write name. So you can see this is the name of my person, right? So I'm going to click on this. Next, I need the email address of the person. Email address. So again, I'm going to do the same. As I click on this, this is the email address. Next, I need product details. So as I write here, product details. Now, first of all, the name. So again, I'm going to go here. Let's write name, and here we have the smartwatch. Then what else do I want? I want the price of this watch. So for this, again, I'm going to go here, and as I take you down, so yes, here it is. This is the price of the watch. So once we are done with this, I'm just going to write regards. So this is the message that will reach my team. Okay, so I'm going to make this capital W. Okay, so once this is done, we have written the message. Now if you wish to add an image URL or image alt text, bot name, bot icon, you can do the same. I'm just going to leave this blank. Then auto expand links. So here it is just true. Link usernames and channel names. So do you want that? So you can select true or false. Reply to broadcast, false or true. Thread message ID. So here, if you wish to provide an ID, you can always do the same. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. As I do that, here we have received the API response, and this is the message that must have reached my Slack account. Let me show you the Slack account, the channel, and yes, here you can see that I have received a message. This basically means that this integration process is a success. But we also need to check the same in real time. Again, I'm going to take you back to Shopify. Let's go back to drafts, create another order here. This time, let's say the product here is a scent table. Let's click on add. So here we can see that the amount has been captured. Let's say the customer is test user. So the email ID is test@pabblytudes.com. If you wish to add a number, you can edit it. Here is the shipping address. So once we have done this, I'm going to click on save. And as soon as I do that, let me take you to Slack. And yes, here you can see that we have received another message. Team, we have received a new draft order through Shopify. The details are these. And that basically means that our integration is totally successful. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's understand what we have done. Here, our trigger application is Shopify, where the event is new draft order. Then our action application was Slack, where the event was to send channel message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. If you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us.
Guys, in this video, you will learn how you can import some specific data from your Shopify store into Google Sheets application automatically. So guys, if you're running a store on Shopify and you want that the details of the orders of a particular product will be saved into your spreadsheet in Google Sheets application, this automation is for you. And here you do not have to manually see the order details and you do not have to manually add the data. You just have to connect Shopify as the trigger application and Google Sheets in the action. And this automation is going to do this for you. And here we are going to set up this automation without any coding. So let's begin. To set up this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool. And this is the landing page of Pabbly. And I have pasted the same link in the description. From here, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account and you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. You can just sign up right now from the given link. And after that, follow me through the video and create your first workflow. And after signing up, you just have to sign in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And from here, click on this create workflow button and here give a name to the workflow. So I'm giving the name here. Alright, so I have given this name and after that, click on create button and you can see your workflow page will load up like this. And here you will find these two modules, the trigger and action. So our automations are based on these two things. So trigger starts this workflow and the action is the consequence of the trigger which is going to happen automatically. Okay. So here guys, in our use case, getting an order of a specific product on your Shopify store is going to act as a trigger for this workflow, and adding the details of that product into Google Sheets will act as an action. Okay. So here, first of all, I'm going to choose Shopify as the trigger application. And the trigger event would be new order. Select new order and it will give you this webhook URL. So with the help of this, we are going to create a connection with Shopify. And after that, we are going to capture the response of that connection. Okay, so to make this connection, you need to reach your Shopify applications dashboard. So let me open my Shopify store dashboard. Here is the dashboard and on the left hand side panel, when on this bottom side, you can see the settings option. You have to click on settings. Under settings page, on the left hand side panel, when you scroll down, you will find this notifications tab. Click on it. Under notifications page, when you scroll down, you will find webhooks option. Okay. Here is webhooks and here you have to click on this create webhook button. All right. And then it will ask for choosing the event on which you want to send the data with the help of this connection. So I want that whenever I receive an order, I should receive the data of that order. So here is order creation event, select this. Format of the data should be JSON. Here in this URL field, you have to paste this webhook URL that you got from your workflow. So you just have to copy this from here and you have to add this here in this field. And here you have to select the API version of webhook as the latest version. Okay, then click on save. All right, and you can see the webhook is saved here successfully. Right, and here you can see as I have copied the URL, it started showing waiting for the webhook connections response. This means now you have to perform a test submission. Test submission means now we are going to manually create a demo order or a fake order on our store manually, and the details of that order will be captured here in this response, and that will act as a test data for us to set up the automation further. So guys, you have to open your store, and here we are going to create an test order manually. Okay, so let's say I want to save the details of this specific product, the center table, into my spreadsheet. So I'm going to create an order for this product only. Okay, so I'm clicking on buy it now. Okay, so this is the checkout page. Here I'm going to provide a dummy email address. Okay, so I have provided these details. The name of my customer is demo name. Okay, and here I'm clicking on continue to shipping. Here I'm clicking on continue to payment, and we are going to create a test payment here. This is not an original payment, so we are using test card details here. Okay, this is the test data. All right, and here I'm clicking on pay now, and here you can see the order is being processed, and here you can see the order is confirmed. So we got an order for this specific product, center table, and I want to save the details of the sale of this product only into my spreadsheet. Okay, so first of all, let's check our workflow if we got the data captured. And here you can see, guys, in this response received section, we have received the details as this. You can see the currency details, the price amount. Okay, and you will find all other details as these. You can see the customer's details, the name, the address. Okay, and the payment details are also captured. All right, and here you can see the product details, center table, the SKU, the quantity, okay, everything, and the product ID also is here. So guys, every product in Shopify have a unique product ID. Okay, so you can see the product ID is here, and this is the unique ID for each item that you have on your store. Okay, so guys, I want to save the details of this product only, the center table that I have just purchased or just got an order of. Okay, so for this, I'm going to apply a condition here. I am going to apply a filter here, which is going to filter out the orders of this product only. Okay, for that, use this action step and here apply this filter. You'll find this filter here, select this, and with the help of this feature, we can apply this filter, and here it is asking select the label. So here, guys, I'm going to select this product ID label, and I'm going to make the filter type as equals to, and in the value, I'm going to provide this same value, this product ID. Okay, so that whenever this product ID, whenever the product ID is equal to this product ID, that means when the center tables only got sold, then the workflow is going to continue and send the details of the order to the spreadsheet. Okay, so you just have to come here and click here, and the previous trigger step will appear in the drop down, and when you click on it, it will show you all the data here. So from here you have to search for product ID. Here it is, select it, make the filter type equals to, and in the value just copy this product ID's value here. Okay, just copy this and paste it here like this. Okay, then click on save and send test request button, and here you can see it is showing the condition is true. Okay, status is success. So whenever this condition matches true, that means whenever you are going to get an order of this product ID, then this workflow is going to continue. Otherwise, this workflow will stop here only. Okay. And when this is going to continue, what we want to send the data to this spreadsheet. Here you can see this is my spreadsheet, and here I'm saving these details: the customer's name, email, order date, and the quantity of the order. And here you can see the sheet's name is center tables. So this will save the details of center tables orders only. Okay, right. So for this to happen, just click here on this plus icon, and another action step will open up. From here you have to connect with Google Sheets. Search for Google Sheets and select the action event as add new row. Then click on connect. From here select add new connection, then click on sign in with Google. From here you have to select that Google account by which you have created that spreadsheet. Then you have to provide the access to your Google account. Just click on allow. That is completely safe. And you can see the authorization is successful and we'll be connected with Google Sheets. All right. And here it is asking to select your spreadsheet's name. So name of my spreadsheet is this, Shopify Specifics. Okay. So when you click here, it will show you the list of all the spreadsheets that you have. From here, you have to select the relevant one. Then you have to select the sheet's name. So my sheet's name is this, center table. So it got auto selected here because we have only one table right now. Okay. And here it started showing the customer name, email, order date, and quantity fields. These are the headers of the columns I have. And to get this data here, you need to map the values of these fields here in this workflow. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to map this data from the previous steps, and the data will be forwarded. Okay. So you just have to click here, and from this first step, map the name of the customer. This is the name, map it. Demo name was the name. For the email, search for email. This is the email. Order date. So you can search for order date. Here you can see the processed at label. Here you will find the date on which the order got processed. Okay. Right. And here in the quantity, you can search for quantity label. You can see the quantity. You can map either of these two labels like this. Okay. Then click on Save and Send Test Request button to check your connection with Google Sheets, and a new row will be added here. Let me show you. I'm clicking on Save and Send Test Request button, and this is the response we have received. Let's check in the spreadsheet if we got the data. And here you can see, guys, we have received the data like this. Okay. So guys, this is how it is going to work. And when you map the labels here like this, guys, in real time, whenever you are going to get an order of the center table product, these labels are going to be updated here automatically, and new data will arrive here of the new customer. Okay. So you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually in this workflow. After that, whenever you are going to receive an order of this specific product, whose product ID you have mapped here in the filter, then this workflow is going to send the details to your spreadsheet automatically. And guys, you can use this workflow as well, as I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description, and you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly.
Hey guys, I'm Akash and welcome to Pabbly. So the topic for today's video is add new Shopify customers to Salesforce as contact and send Slack notifications. Now suppose guys, you are an e-commerce store owner and you have created an e-commerce store using Shopify. Now you want that whenever a customer places an order on your Shopify store, you want to add that very same customer as a new contact in your Salesforce CRM. As well as guys, you have a team who is connected with each other on Slack platform. So you want that whenever you receive a new order, you want to send the details of that order as a notification to your team members on the Slack channel as a message. Now guys, we all know Shopify, Salesforce and Slack. All of these three applications are not connected to each other at all. So in this video, I came up with an awesome automation to avoid this complete manual process which you are doing till now. So in this automation guys, whenever we will receive a new order in Shopify, instantly automatically the very same customer who placed the order will be added as a new contact in Salesforce, as well as a channel message as a notification will be sent on our Slack channel to notify our team members as well. Interesting, right? Now here you must be thinking how we are going to do this. So to make this happen, we will be using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration software. Now what is the actual step-by-step guide to set up this automation and how you can create this automation by yourself? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on the Pabbly Connect dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you just have to go to your browser and search for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect. And after reaching to the landing page of Pabbly Connect, by clicking on sign up free, you can create your pre-Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. Or if you already have an account, just click on sign in. So after reaching this dashboard, click on create workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Shopify to Salesforce to Slack and click on create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have two different windows. First one is the trigger window, second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those two concepts, those two principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger. So the idea here is, first we have to get the details or the data of new order which we are receiving on our Shopify account in Pabbly Connect. Then after that, using that data, using the details of the customer who has placed the order from Shopify, in Shopify, we have to add that very same customer using Pabbly Connect. We will add that very same customer into our Salesforce CRM as a new contact. And also guys, after doing this, we will send a channel message on our Slack so that we can also update our team members who are present on Slack that we had a new sale on our Shopify store. So let's begin with our process. Now to do so, here in trigger window in choose app, first we have to select Shopify. So search for Shopify. And after selecting Shopify in trigger event, we have to select new order. Just select new order over here. After selecting trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we will use this webhook URL to make the connection between Shopify and Pabbly Connect and get the new order details. So just copy this webhook URL from here and follow the help text given below over here to make the connection. So after copying our webhook URL, we will go to the home page of our Shopify store. So this is my home page. And after that, at this home page, on the left side, we can see settings over here. Just click on settings. After going to settings, just scroll down and click on notifications. After reaching to the notifications page, just scroll down until you find webhooks. Just scroll down. And here you can see webhooks. Just click on this create webhook button and a dialog box will appear in front of us. In this dialog box, the first thing it asks us is event. So in the drop down below, we can see there are lots and lots of events over here. Out of all these events, we have to select the event of order creation. Just select this event. Then after that, the format will be by default JSON. And in URL section, we have to paste the very same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. So just paste it over here. And at last, in webhook API version, from the drop down, select the latest version and click on save. And that's it guys. We have successfully created a connection between our Shopify store and Pabbly Connect using this webhook URL. Now every time we will receive a new order on our Shopify store, the details or the data of that very same newly received order will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. And we are going to do the same. On this our Shopify store, we are going to place a test order, a dummy order. And after that, we will see that in Pabbly Connect, in this trigger window, we will receive the response or the data of that very same order. So let's just get back to the Pabbly Connect, and this is my Shopify store. This is my Shopify store over here, and just go to catalogs and I will place a test order, a dummy order. Just for an example, we have a mug over here, a coffee mug over here. Just click on this mug and we will place a order. Buy it now. After that, over here in this page, let's enter the details of a dummy user. For example, we have this dummy email address. Let's enter a dummy name. Dummy name it is company, for example, Pabbly. Address, line, so let's enter the address of the person. Okay, so at this page, we have entered the details of a dummy user, a test user, basically a random details of a test user. And after entering all these details, just click on continue to shopping, continue to payment. And over here in this payment section, let's use a test card payment over here. So this is the test card number. The cardholder's name is Bogus Gateway. This is the test card details. So we won't be making any actual purchase, guys. We will be just using a test card over here. Just click on pay now. And yes guys, we can see that we have successfully placed a test order, a dummy order using the details of this dummy customer over here on our Shopify store. Now because we have connected our Shopify store with Pabbly Connect using a webhook URL, we will see that the details or the data of this very same order, very same dummy order which we have placed just now will also be captured inside Pabbly Connect. So let's get back to Pabbly Connect workflow. We'll come to a workflow, and here within few seconds we will see that we will receive the response of that very same new order. And yes guys, we can see that we have successfully received the response, and in this response we will find the details of the very same order which we have placed in this video just now. We will scroll down in this response, and here we have the contact email address of the customer, the dummy customer whose details we have entered. We have the email address of that customer. So after that we have the price of the product. Then we will scroll down. Then we have the total price after taxes as well. Then again we will scroll down and we will find the other details like card details and other details of the customer who actually made the payment and placed the order. So we will just scroll down over here. And after that here we can see the details. So here we have the first name of the customer, dummy name. We have the address, the phone number of the customer's city, country, last name, address to, company, all these details. So all the details which the customer will be entering while making the order on our Shopify store, we have received all of those details, all of that data in Pabbly Connect. So basically guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is now successfully completed. Now after this guys, let's move to step 2. So in step 2, the customer who actually made the purchase, placed the order on our Shopify store, we will add that very same customer as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM. So for that, just scroll down and come to this action window. And here in Choose App, search for Salesforce. Salesforce it is. After that, in Action Event, we have to select Create Contact. So we will just scroll down and select Create Contact as Action Event over here. Then click on Connect and select Add New Connection. So here we have to connect our Salesforce account with Pabbly Connect. So to make this connection, just click on this Connect with Salesforce button. And because guys, we have already logged into our Salesforce account in our browser, Pabbly Connect detected the very same account. And here in this new tab, in this new window, it is asking us for the permission. Just click on Allow. And as we click on Allow, we can see that our Salesforce account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, it is asking us, Salesforce is asking us some basic details of the user to whom we want to add as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM. So the first thing it asks us is the last name. So we have received the last name of the customer who placed the order on our Shopify store over here in this response, in this trigger window response of new order. So here we have the response of the last name. So from here, from this trigger window response, we have to map this very same last name over here in this last name field. And the process of mapping guys is very simple. Simply click on this field, and from the drop down below, we can see all the responses which we have received from Shopify can be seen over here. All of that which we have received in our trigger window, which we saw on our trigger window, can be seen over here. And we will just scroll down to all these responses and select the response of last name. So this is the response of last name, just select it, and the last name is mapped. Now whatever the last name will be entered, the customer will enter on our Shopify checkout page, the very same last name will be received in Pabbly Connect, and over here in the Salesforce field, we will have that very same last name as well. Now after last name, it is asking us first name. So we will follow the same process of mapping over here as well. Just click on this, and from the drop down below, just scroll down and select the response of first name. So this is the response of first name. Then it is asking us other street, other city, other country, and the details or basically the address of that very same person. So we will use the same process of mapping once again. So from the drop down, and we can also search for the response as well. So like I'll search for address. So I'll select the address line 1. Then here in city, I'll just search for city. So this is the city, new city for example. Then it is asking us for the country. So did we receive the response of country? So we haven't received the response of country. So let's ignore it. This field is not mandatory. Then mailing city and other details as well. So in this way, one by one, you can basically map all the details, all the responses of the customer details which you have received from Shopify and Pabbly Connect. You can map that data over here. I will just map some important details over here in this video. So we have mapped the first name, last name. Then let's map the mobile number over here. We have received the mobile number. So let's search for the response of mobile number, or should I say phone number. So this is a response of phone number, just map it. Then after that, it is asking us for the email. So let's search for the email of the person. This is the contact email, the very same email of the customer which we have entered. So this is how you can basically map all the responses details which you have received from Shopify in this Salesforce action step. We have just mapped some basic details. So let's ignore the rest of the details which are not mandatory, which are not required. And after that, just click on this Save and Send Test Request button. After clicking on Save and Send Test Request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the customer who has placed the order on our Shopify account, that very same customer is now automatically added as a new contact in our Salesforce account. So let's go to our Salesforce account and check it. We'll go to the home page of our Salesforce account and go to contacts page over here. And yes guys, we can see that dummy name, the very same customer whose details we have entered while making the order, the test order on our Shopify store, the very same customer is now added as a new contact in our Salesforce account. So we can say we have the very same name, very same email address and the very same mobile number, the same details which the customer we have added and on behalf of a dummy customer on our Shopify store while on the checkout page while placing the order, the very same customer is now added. Now after this guys, we also have to send the notification of this new order which we have received, the new purchase or the new sale which we have received on our Shopify account. We have also want to send a notification of this new order to our team members on our Slack channel. Now for that, just get back to Pabbly Connect workflow, scroll down and click on this Add Action Step button. And after that, here in Choose Apps, search for Slack over here. Slack it is. After selecting Slack, it is asking us for the action event. So here in action event from the drop down, we will select send channel message. After that, just click on connect and select add new connection. Now here guys, we have to connect our Slack account with Pabbly Connect. So just click on this connect with Slack button and then it is asking us for the token type. So either you can add user or bot in this token type. For example, I'll enter user, just enter user or bot and click on save. And guys, it has automatically detected the Slack account in which I have logged in my browser, just in the same way it has done for Salesforce. So here in new tab, just click on allow and give the permission access. And we will see that our Slack account is now successfully connected with Pabbly Connect as well. After making the connection, it is asking us for the channel. Then on what channel we want to send the message. So in the drop down below, we can see the list of all the channels which we have created on our Slack account can be seen over here. So the channel which we are going to use in this video is named as Shopify Sales. So I have created a separate Slack channel for all the Shopify Sales notification to be shared with my team. So I want to send the message on this channel. So from here, I'll just select this very same channel, Shopify Sales. After selecting the channel, it is asking us for the message. That what is the message that we want to send. So what is the actual message which I want to send should be start as hello team, we have received a new sale on our Shopify store. We have received a new sale on our Shopify store. Then after that, I want to add the name on email, the phone number, some details of the customer who placed the order and the product as well, which the product they have ordered. So let me enter these kind of some details. For example, name of the customer, email, phone number, or should I say mobile number and product. So in this video, I'm just sharing some kind of these basic details with my team members, or basically you can use any kind of field. You can basically draft any kind of messages with the details which you want to share with your team members. So we have created this field, this text message over here. So I want that in this message after name, the name of the customer who actually placed the order on our Shopify store should come. So I've just clicked on this, just click on this field in front of name And from the drop down below from the responses of Shopify, select the response of name. So we'll just search for name, and here we have the response of name. Just select it and map it. Then once again, we will follow the same process of mapping for email as well. So from the drop down, search for from the Shopify responses, search for the response of email and map it. Then same process for mobile number or phone number should I say as well. So we have the mobile number and at last the product. So basically let's search for the product which this customer has ordered. So the product is, so we don't have this name by the name of product. So item we can we have the name of the product, and yes, we have the line item name, the product which we have ordered, the coffee mug. Just select it. So this is the kind of message which I want to send to on my Slack channel and with my team members whenever I receive a new order on my Shopify store. After drafting the message, it is asking us image URL, image alternate text, bot name, bot icon, and other details. So all of these details are not mandatory. If you want to share some kind of image, basically you can map the URL or the link of that image over here and give that image a name. You can also name the bot over here. So if you have selected the connection type bot, like a bot will be sharing a message on your Slack channel with your team members, you can basically select the logo or the icon of that bot as well. Just enter the URL of the image which you want to add as that bot icon. Then other than that, these are some other fields which are also not mandatory. So let's ignore these fields for now. And at last, just click on this save and send test request button. After clicking on save and send test request, we can see that we have received a response over here. And in this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here is now successfully sent on this Slack channel of ours. So let's check it. Let's go to our Slack channel. So this is our Slack channel. And yes guys, we can see that we have successfully received a new message on our Slack channel, which says, hello team, we have received a new sale on our Shopify store. Name, dummy name, this is the name of the customer, the very same name of email address of the customer, the phone number of the customer who placed the order, and the product which they have ordered. Which means we saw that the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now using this automation, every time we will receive a new order on our Shopify store, automatically, instantly, the customer who placed the order will be added as a new contact in our Salesforce CRM, as well as we will send a Slack channel message with our team members. We will share the order details with our team members as a channel message on Slack to update them as well. So after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in brief. Let's get back to our Shopify store, and this time we will place another new order. So let's change the product for this time. For example, I have this watch. Just select this watch and I'll just order it. Okay, so this watch is sold out for now. Let's use this t-shirt. Let's place an order for this t-shirt and let's enter the details of our new dummy user. For example, this is the email address of the customer. Let's enter the first name, admin name. Let's enter some other details like city. For example, the city is Bhopal. This is the name, this is the details of the apartment and other details, the phone number. And yes, we have just now entered the details of a new dummy user. Just click on continue to shopping. No thanks. Okay, so we have invalid domain over here. Just a second. And that it is. We have successfully corrected the email address. Let's click on continue to shopping and enter the details of a test card. So the test card number, this is the number, this is the name, the expiry date, and that's it. We are good to go. Let's click on pay now. So guys, we have successfully created this new test order on our Shopify store. And guys, we will see that because we have created this automation, instantly, automatically, the customer details which we have entered in this place while placing this order, this very same customer will be added as a new contact in our Salesforce account, as well as a new message, a new notification on our Slack channel will be shared with our team members regarding this very same order. So let's check our Salesforce account first. Let's get back to Salesforce, go to contacts page once again. And yes guys, you can see that admin name, the very same customer whose details we have added while placing the Shopify order, is now automatically added, instantly added as new contact in our Salesforce CRM. As well as we will go to a Slack channel and we will see that instantly a message with our team members on a Slack channel is shared with the details of that very same order. We have the name of the customer, email address, phone number, as well as the product that customer has ordered. So we have placed an order for a short sleeve t-shirt and we have received that notification as well. Which means guys, the automation which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now after setting up this automation, let's understand in brief that what are the steps we followed while creating it. So at first, we have created a workflow in Pabbly Connect, and in this workflow, we have selected Shopify as our trigger application and new order was our trigger event. Then after that, using a webhook URL, we have connected our Shopify account with Pabbly Connect, and after that, we made a test order. We placed a dummy order on our Shopify store so that we can get the details or the data of the order receiving a new order and the details of the customer who placed the order in Pabbly Connect. And after that, we have sent that very same data to Salesforce to create a new contact in Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, we have sent that very same detail to Slack as well, so that we can automatically send this using this automation, a channel message with our team members and notify them about the new sale which we have received on Shopify store. So not just these applications guys, basically you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect as well. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of this very same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone this very same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this workflow for free.
Hello and welcome. This is Khushbu Bhatta and today we will learn how you can automatically WhatsApp a discount code to your customers when they cancel an order on Shopify. So let's say you run an online store and a customer cancelled their order on Shopify. Now to encourage them for shopping, you want to WhatsApp them a discount code. So how will you do it? First, you can go to Shopify, copy all the customer details. Now generate a unique discount code for each of the customers. Come back, compose a message, insert that unique coupon code for every single customer and send it to all of them via WhatsApp manually. However, this can be a lengthy and a time-consuming process. How about you try our Pabbly Smart Way? Here we will integrate Shopify with WhatsApp, all using Pabbly Connect. So whenever an order gets cancelled on Shopify, a WhatsApp message along with a discount code will automatically be sent to them. And don't you worry, this entire automation process is so simple that it can even be done by a person of non-technical knowledge. Come to my screen to see how we do it. To WhatsApp coupon code to a customer when they cancel the order in Shopify, let us first go to Pabbly's website. On the top right, you can see two options, sign up free and sign in. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Go to Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Shopify to web WhatsApp to WhatsApp. Shopify to WhatsApp, create. It will show you two windows, trigger and action. Trigger is basically when this happens, action says do this. So for the trigger application, let us select Shopify first. Okay. For the trigger event, we will select order cancelled because we want every time an order is cancelled, a notification with a coupon code should be sent to the customer's WhatsApp. So here you will see a webhook URL is generated. This is basically a link that connects two applications. Now let us copy this and now go to Shopify where we will have to paste this. Straight come to the left corner, you will see settings, scroll down, notifications, scroll down, scroll a little more and you will see create webhook. For the event, we will select order cancellation. Here you can see, yes, the format remains the same. Paste the URL. For the API version, we will take latest and save. So it says webhook saved successfully. Now let us go to Pabbly and you will notice it is waiting for a webhook response. Now to check if Pabbly is connected with Shopify, we will first go and place a dummy order and then cancel it. Alright, here I have just given my details. This was the product I wanted to buy. So I placed the order Yeah, you can see the order is successful. Now what we will do is we will cancel this order. Come to orders, left hand side you will see. Okay, here you can see the AC that I had bought on the name of dummy. The order is placed. Now click on this order. Go to the right hand side and you will see more actions. Click there. Cancel order. Okay, I'll uncheck these boxes. I just want refund. Cancel order. And it says order cancelled. Now let us go to Pabbly Connect and see if it has received the response. Yes, Pabbly has received the response. You can see this. You will scroll a bit further. It says financial status refunded. Since we cancelled the order, the amount would be refunded. These are the order amount. If you will scroll down a bit more, you will see the details. That is the name, the person who placed the order, the customer's name, their billing address, contact number, and so on. This means we have successfully integrated Shopify with Pabbly. Now on to the next step. We also want to create a coupon code. So for that, again, we will go to date time formatter. I'll tell you how. Scroll down for the action event and select format date only. Connect the two. Now we will have to write the date that has to be formatted. So we will go to date and map it from Shopify. You can see here is the cancelled at date. The date and time when the order was cancelled. So this would be unique for every customer. We will take this and for format we will select timestamp and now save and send test request. Okay, so here it is. We can use this as the code that the customer can use if they want to place a next order. Again, on the plus button, Shopify. Here it is. Now, create a coupon code, a discount code. Here it is. Connect the two. Since I'm already connected to Shopify, I will just go with select existing connection. Save. And here are the price rules. Alright, so these were the price rules that I had already prepared for different amounts. For instance, this 15% off would be given on the amount. This would offer 10%. I'll show you here on Shopify. Come to the left hand side and discounts. Here you can see I had already prepared these price rules. 10% off on entire order, 15%, 30%. So here, from here we will select the price rule. Let us select this. For the discount code, now we will have to map it and we will take it from here. Remember how we created a discount here using the date, the cancelled date and time. So we will be using this as the discount code. We have mapped it from here. Alright, now let us save and send test. Okay, here it has come in the response. This is the discount code and now we will be using this discount code for sending it to the user on WhatsApp. So on to the final step. WhatsApp Cloud API. For the action event, template message, send template message. Let's connect. Add new connection. It will ask you for a few keys. For this, let us go to developers page. Okay, here, come to the left hand side and you will see WhatsApp getting started. Click there. And here are the keys. Temporary access token key. Copy it. Come to Pabbly's page. Paste. Again to developers page. Scroll a bit down and you will see phone number ID. Copy this. Again, paste. Now it will ask you for the WhatsApp business account ID. Again onto the developers page and right next to the phone number ID you will find WhatsApp business account ID. Copy it and paste and save. Okay, it says connected. So now we will have to select the template name. We had already prepared a template. Let me select order cancelled. Here it was. So basically this message would be sent to the customer when he cancels an order. What this template looks like, here you can see hello and the name of the user would come here. Then we notice you cancelled an order. Here is the coupon code. We will map the fill in the coupon code here and so on. Let us go to Pabbly's page again. Okay, now let us map the user's mobile number. We'll go to Shopify, the first one, and let us search using like this, billing address, phone. Click here. Okay, now we will have to fill in a few details. The body field 1, it says demo here for the example. Now let us go to the template and see what exactly it needs. Hello, and here the user's name, the customer's name would come. So let us map it from here. Just search using. Okay, here is the first name. Here is the full name. Here is the first name. So let us just take this, give a space. I'm also giving the last name. Alright, the last name is here, sample dummy. And now body field 2. So here it says here is a coupon code. So basically the coupon's code will come. So now you remember that we created a coupon code here on Shopify. This code using the cancel date here with date time formatter. So exactly this code would come here. This discount code would come here. Scroll down and let me map. Now let us go to here. Map it and save and send test request. Okay, it says response is successful. Now let us go to customer's WhatsApp account and see if they have received any such message. Here it is, and you can see hello sample dummy, that was the name of the customer. We noticed you cancelled an order. Here is the coupon code. Remember that this coupon code that we had mapped in from Shopify. You can use this on the next purchase. I hope this video was helpful for you.
Hello and welcome. This is Khushbu Bhatta and today we will learn how you can automatically create an invoice on QuickBooks Online when you receive an order on Shopify. Now let's say you run an online store and received a new order on Shopify. Now you want to create an invoice in QuickBooks Online. So how will you do it? First, you can go to Shopify, copy all the customer and order details. Now go to QuickBooks Online, enter these details manually and create the invoice separately for each customer. However, this can be a tiresome and a repetitive process. So how about you try our Pabbly Smart way? Here we will integrate Shopify with QuickBooks Online, all using Pabbly Connect. So whenever you receive a new order on Shopify, QuickBooks Online will automatically generate an invoice. And in this video, we have explained how you can automatically create separate workflows for the new and existing customers on QuickBooks Online. And don't you worry, this entire automation process is so simple that it can even be done by a person of non-technical skills. Now let's see how we do it. To create invoices in QuickBooks Online for Shopify orders, let us first go to Pabbly's website. On the top right, you will see two options, sign up free and sign in. Since we already have an account, we will just sign in. Now go to Pabbly Connect. On the top right, you will see a create workflow button. It will ask you to name. We will simply write Shopify to QuickBooks Online. Now create. So it will show you two windows here, trigger and action. Trigger is basically when this happens, action says do this. So let us select Shopify as our trigger application. For the trigger event, we will select new order because we want every time a new order is placed on Shopify, an invoice should be created in QuickBooks Online. So here it has generated a webhook URL. A webhook URL is basically a link that connects to application. Let us copy this. Now let us go to Shopify's website where we have to paste this link. Straight come to the left corner, you will see settings option. Click there. Now scroll down in the menu, you will see notifications. Again, scroll down a little bit more and you will see create webhook.
For the event, we will select order creation. Yes. Format would be this. URL, let us paste the webhook URL. And for the API version, we will select the latest one and save. So it says webhook saved successfully. Now coming back to Pabbly's page, you will notice it is waiting for a webhook response. This means we will have to place a dummy order. So let us go to Shopify. Yes, I had already added this Realme phone to my cart and these are my details. Now let us just go to continue to shipping and continue to payment. Alright, I have filled in my dummy cart details. Now let us just make the payment. And it says the order is being processed. Alright, it says thank you demo. The order has been successfully placed. Now let us go to Pabbly Connect and see if it has received our response. Yes, it has received the response. Like you can see, the contact email is there. The bills total is there, that is 7,000 rupees. And if you will scroll down, you will see further more details. That is the payment status, that is it's already paid, and the contact number, and so on. If you will scroll a bit down, you will see the address details and the name and so on. So this means we have successfully connected Shopify with Pabbly. Now on to the next step. Click on the plus button and let us select QuickBooks Online. For the action event, we will select Find a Customer. Okay, so why we are doing Find a Customer? Because we want to see if this customer demo name already exists in the QuickBooks or not. Let us connect the two. Add new connection. Connect with QuickBooks Online. And it is processing. Alright, authorization successful. Now you will have to write the email ID. Now let us map the customer's email ID from Shopify. Scroll down, or maybe you can just search here for quick response. Yes, here it is. And save and send test request. So now it is searching using this ID if this customer exists. And yes, it exists, and therefore it has given up the details. You can see the address details, Nehru Nagar, Mumbai, and so on. The name of the customer, the mail ID, address details, and everything. And like you can see here, the customer ID, it has also generated a customer ID. We will be using this in the later steps. Now let me quickly take you to the QuickBooks Online to see if this customer really exists there. And you can see this is my customer list, and you can see demo name. This customer named demo name already exists in my QuickBooks. Let us go back to Pabbly's page. Okay, now on to the action step. We will select router. Why? Because here we are going to have two different conditions. For the first, let us select this. Alright, here we will go to QuickBooks Online and we will map the customer ID that was generated. Yes, this one. Here it would be if he exists, if this customer exists. Condition for first is going to be this. Let us see, save and send test request. Yes, you can see status is success. This customer already exists in QuickBooks Online. So let us save this and set our next condition before we move on further. Save and close. Now let us set the second condition. Here again from QuickBooks Online, we will map customer ID, and now this would be if he does not exist, if that customer does not exist. Again, let's just do save and send test request. Okay, so here it would be condition is false. This is our second condition. In case the customer does not exist, we are going to follow this workflow which we will make later. So let us save this, close it, and now come back to route 1. Okay. So this is the condition if the customer already exists. So now, since the customer is already there in the QuickBooks, here we will select QuickBooks. For the action event, we will simply select create an invoice. Why? Because the customer already exists in the QuickBooks. So all we need is just to create an invoice. Connect the two. Select existing connection since I am already connected to the QuickBooks. Save. And here we will have to map a few details. Alright, so here we will map this, turn on the mapping. So let us turn on the mapping. Remove this. And like you can read the note here that you can get customer ID from find customer action. So let us go to find customer action and you will scroll down a little bit and you will find customer ID. Query response customer ID, select this. Okay. Now let us map these details. Now let us map in the email address of the customer. From Shopify we will do email. We can simply select this, scroll down and we will map in the billing address. Again from Shopify, we will just quickly type. Now billing address, city. Yes, here it is, Mumbai. Now it would ask you for the postal code. Again, yes, here is the postal code. Now scroll down and state code it will ask. Yes, here is the Maharashtra's state code. For the billing address country, again we will map. And here it is. Again, sales term would be same, deposit to whichever department you want. I'll select advertising and marketing. Transaction date, similarly you can map from Shopify itself. And you can select this created ad. Alright, scroll down and we will have to fill in these line item details. So now let us map it from Shopify itself. Let us search line item and scroll down, you will see. And further down, you will select, here is the item. Select here. For the line item quantity, we will again follow the same steps. For quick results, let us just search with word using quantity. Here it is. Scroll down and it will say ask for the price. Again, we will map it. We'll simply just search using this. Scroll down. Alright, here it is. You can see the price. And we are done for this. Now scroll down. Now you can see this is a required field. We cannot leave it empty. Here we will have to write you can see the note, enter amount which must be equal to the quantity multiplied by unit. That means this amount, line item amount cannot be more than this line item unit price multiplied by line item quantity. That means it cannot be more than 7,000. So again, let us quickly map. We'll go to here and search. So let us map it from Shopify. You can see here, we will take this amount, current subtotal price. And so on. For the tax, we will take none. Since there's no tax, we'll leave the discount percent and amount as well. And now let us just quickly save and send test request. Alright, you can see the response is received now. And you can see here invoice customer reference name demo. This was the customer, like you can see on Shopify, this was the customer for whom we wanted to create an invoice. Now let us quickly go to QuickBooks Online and see if we have created a invoice on the name of demo. Now let us select the reference name. We did not use the full name here, like you can see. It was just showing demo, and therefore we clicked on demo. Now you can just click on invoice. You can even see the bills total. See, here it is shipped to demo name. Demo name is the full name. The address details, Nehru Nagar, Mumbai. These are just dummy address details. And the order, that is demo bot had placed an order for a mobile phone, for this mobile phone that costed $7,000. That means we have successfully created an invoice for demo in QuickBooks Online. So now we are done with the first step. Let us save this. So now we will make a workflow for the second condition where the customer does not exist. So before that, first let us quickly go to Shopify and click on Recapture Webhook Response. Yes. For this, now let us go to Shopify and place a dummy order. Okay, so here are my details, and now I will just continue to payment. Quickly make the payment. And it says order is being processed. All right, it says order is confirmed. Now let us go to Pabbly and see if it has captured the response. And yes, Pabbly has successfully received the response. Like you can see here, all the details, the first name of the customer, the billing address, the billing city, PIN code, and so on. Now let us quickly scroll down and click on the row 2 on the plus button. Now we will start preparing the workflow of the situation where customer does not exist. So for that, let us select QuickBooks Online. For the action event, we will select create a, scroll a little down and create a customer. Why? Okay, so first let me take you to my QuickBooks Online and you will see there is no such account as Chris Trials. Can you see? Yes, we do not have any customer named as Chris Trials. So therefore, we will have to first create a customer in the QuickBooks Online before we can create an invoice. So let us connect the two. Select existing connection. And now let us map in a few details. Given name, it's required. We'll map it from Shopify. All right. Let us search like this. First name, we got it. Scroll a bit down. Family name, since Chris has no middle name. Then again, we're going to search it like that. Last name, here it is, Trials. And now down, we will map in the mobile phone number. Just search like this, and here it is. All right. Then further down, billing address we will have to map. Again from Shopify we will do it. We will simply write billing address and it will appear here. Map it, scroll down. If you have address true, you can map it that as well. Since we don't have it, we will move on to city. Again, we will just search like this, city, and map it. Now state code. For that, simply write province. You will get the code, province code, MP. And down, try using India and you will get it here. For the postal code, you can search using zip and it is here, and so on. So scroll a bit down and we will map other details. Alright, for preferred payment method, you can select the preferred one. I'll select credit card. Let me save and send test request. And response is received. Like you can see this. Here are the details, the customer name, Chris Trials, the contact number, and so on. Now let us go to QuickBooks and see if it is able to create the customer with this name using Chris Trials. And here you can see. Here the customer is successfully created in QuickBooks. Now on to the next step. For that, let us go back to Pabbly Connect. Now let us save this. Okay. Now on to the next step. Since now we have created the customer, we will create, first select QuickBooks Online. Yes, since we have created a customer now, we can create an invoice for him as well. Connect the two. Select existing connection since I'm already connected to QuickBooks. Okay, it's processing. Now let us map this. Remove this and straight away come to QuickBooks Online, create a customer, and you will find the customer ID here. Scroll a bit down and here it is. Okay. For the email, go to Shopify and we will map it from here. You can search like this, contact email, and alright, scroll down. Let us quickly fill in the billing address details. Again, we will map these from Shopify like we did earlier. We'll try using this. And here it is, billing address 1. Now for the city, we'll map it from Shopify. City, it's Bhopal. Scroll down. Postal code it will ask you. Again, search like this using zip and you'll be able to fill it. Now it needs state code. We'll map it from Shopify that. You can simply write province. Scroll down and MP it is. For the country, again, try searching like this, India, yes. Now scroll down, come to the transaction date, we'll map it from Shopify. Try searching like this, dated at, we will pick this. And now scroll down. We will need to fill line item description. Go to Shopify again. Search it like this. Now scroll a bit down and you will see line items Java. This was the product that the customer has placed order for. Okay. Scroll down. Now for the quantity, we'll do similar. Just try writing quantity and you will get it here. Yes, this one. Alright. Now for the unit price, we'll search using price. Scroll down a bit and you will see line items price. Click here and scroll down. It says line item amount required. Now you will have to read the help text here. Enter amount which must be equal to quantity multiplied by time multiplied by unit price given. Okay, so this amount cannot be more than this multiplied by this, that is quantity multiplied by price. It cannot be more than 100. So again, let us map this. So let us map it from Shopify. Try search using total line item and you will find it right on the top. Click there. Okay, scroll down and I'm allowing online credit card payment. Rest remains the same. Alright, I will now quickly save and send test request. Alright, the response is received now. Now let us go back to QuickBooks Online and check if the invoice is created. So here is our customer, Chris Trials. Let us click here. And yes, the invoice is successfully created. Like you can see, the billing address is here, shipping address, payment method was credit card, contact number, and so on. I hope this video was helpful for you. For more such videos, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube.